All right, let's start with this, you guys. You probably heard about this, the snow in Buffalo. This is a time lapse of the lake effect snow that's been coming into Buffalo. It's gotten up to 5 feet.
Oh my gosh.
And again, this isn't a storm per se. This is more of a flow pattern. Really cold air going over the Great Lakes, in this case, Lake Ontario. And if you get enough of a temperature difference between the warm water and the cold Arctic air, and it's thick enough and deep enough, and the flow is right, this is what you get. And you get staggering amounts of snow, and that's what they're getting. It's getting to the point where it's dangerous right now. We're talking about people's walls caving in on their houses. Really not a kind of situation that you want to see, but that's what they're getting right now in upstate New York. And thanks to weather watcher Matt Grubbs, who came up with this.
Is that drawing moisture up from the water?
Yes, exactly right. So you get the super cold air going above the warmer water, draws it up and wrings it out. And that's why it's such a devastating flow pattern, because if it goes on for a long enough time, you can end up with huge snow issues. All right, let's talk about our snowpack and how we're doing in our mountain areas. And we've gone to the SNOTEL sites where we usually get these recorded values from, and we're up 35% over average in the Colorado San Juans. Now, remember in some of this that being in mid to late November, we're not talking about huge amounts of snow here, but we are 40% above average in the New Mexico San Juans as well, and things look good. Jemez 35% above average, Sangre de Cristo range 46% above average. So we're doing pretty well across the board. Now, really, that was just that one storm, but it definitely helped, and we've got to keep adding to that. 39 degrees in the metro, northwest winds right now at 5 miles an hour. Temperatures across the north, mainly in the teens and 20s, down to the south, dealing with temperatures in the 30s. Looking at what's going on with satellite and radar, not much across the area for now, but what we're going to get is a couple of quick and weak weather disturbances kicking their way through here over the next couple of days. So tomorrow we'll see a few more clouds across the area, nothing in the way of showers, and then another one likely on Friday before a bigger storm sits off the west coast and eventually heads in our direction. Now, track on this one looks key. At this point, it looks like it's going to dive a little too far south to score a direct hit here, but we could see a couple showers across southern New Mexico on Saturday. However, if we can draw this thing up just a little farther to the north, we could be in business for at least some southern mountain snow out of this particular system as it comes through. But overall, it's looking more and more like this thing will be too far south to be a huge factor across most of the state. And I'm just making this point just as well because I wanted to use this really cool turkey animation. And also, the most snowfall that we've ever had in Albuquerque on Thanksgiving is 3.2 inches, 1940. I'm just saying, there could be a storm on the way for Thanksgiving. I'm just saying, I don't know if this is going to matter. All right, I'm just throwing it out there. Just file it away. And we'll see what happens. All right, let's go region by region across the area, and we are looking at temperatures for the most part in the 40s across southern Colorado. Partly sunny, cool conditions for tomorrow. More clouds as we head toward the weekend. 44 in Dulce, 48 in Farmington, 52 out in Gallup. Meanwhile, across the southwest, partly cloudy skies here. Temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Meanwhile, over to the southeast, breezy in the morning. And then we're going to see plenty of sunshine later on in the afternoon with temperatures in the 40s and 50s as well. Up to the northeast, partly cloudy, winds out of the south 10 to 15 miles an hour. And we will see increasing clouds Thursday and Friday as well. Again, with these weak weather disturbances coming through, we'll get our fair share of clouds from time to time, but none of them look like big difference makers as far as precip goes. 44 in Edgewood tomorrow, 48 in Terrace, and 44 in Cedar Crest. And finally here in the metro, 40s and 50s. A cool start, and then partly sunny skies later on in the day. Extended forecast, temps top out in the mid-50s Thursday into Friday with a lot of cloud cover. Temperatures dive into next week. More on that as we get closer. You want to talk on Twitter at KRQE Mark.
All right, sounds good. Mark, thank you.